Hello everyone, my name is Molly Walker, and today I'm going to be explaining my advocacy report, which was on quality education. And I'm basically just going to take a deep dive into all the details and everything about my world goal and why it is so important to me. To start off, I did some exploring and created a mind map where I kind of just laid out 5 different domains that play a really big role in quality education, and this just helped me decide and narrow down what I thought was the most important way to go about making the education more quality in our world. After doing some research, the top 3 choices were access and equity, curriculum and learning quality, and technology gaps. Now, there is so many different parts and ways that education can be more quality. These were just some of the ones that, after I did some beginning research, seemed to be important and most talked about. After coming up with those 3 main points, I narrowed it down to my 2 targets. Target 1 is enhance digital literacy and resource access, and target 2 is elevate teacher professional development and profit. Both of these are just super important, and the graphics below each of them kind of explain and lay out why each of those are important and what all goes into them to make our education more quality. Then it was time to move and get some research, so I created a Google form and posted it to the public to where people could answer and they could fill out their age and what they thought was the best way to improve quality education. As you can see, there was 3 that were pretty highly chosen, and this really helped me to decide what my call to action would be specifically. This did lead me to my decision that teacher development and profit is important to me and is important to a good portion of the respondents. I think you can tie those in together to create a more important and more impactful call to action where teacher profit and development kind of tie in together, and it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. One super important thing is that we take action on this matter immediately. There is so many different organizations and ways that you can help in the public and even in the private just to raise awareness and donate your time and effort to raising teacher profit. I think once people research and learn really what all goes into it, it would become just as important to them as it is to me and all of the teachers around us. I had ChatGPT create some potential solutions, which were increase base teacher salaries through dedicated funding, reduce administrative burden and provide classroom support staff, grants for classroom materials and technology, increase school funding through revised funding formula, and professional development and career pathways. So using AI to create these helped me kind of narrow down and specifically choose what was most important when it comes to my call to action. Here I've created an infographic that just basically lays out 3 of the most important reasons to me that supporting your teachers will help with quality education. Those are increased teacher salaries through dedicated funding, reduce administration burden, and have classroom support staff, and professional development and career pathways. After using AI to create some potential solutions, I created potential solutions myself, which are encourage parents and other community members to engage in advocacy, research candidate positions on teacher pay and school resources, and participate in campaigns that push for teacher salary increases or resource equity. I just think these are easier and ways for people to actually get involved without seeming like they have to donate so much of their own money or badger or bother people. They can just campaign and join groups that help raise awareness about this. It was not difficult to come up with my specific call to action after all of my research, and that is quality education can be fixed through raising teachers' salary and also providing them with professional development throughout their entire career. I think it's important that There's routine professional development just to ensure that teachers are always doing what they're supposed to and always holding themselves to a high standard to ensure that any education and instruction that goes on in the school building or in their classroom is the highest quality. And raising the salary and providing these professional development sessions motivate teachers very, very, very much. One organization that I stumbled upon during my research was the NEA, or the National Education Association. This basically has a lot of resources of ways that you can get involved, but also just a lot of information about the different states and the different profits and ways that teachers' lives at home are affected based off of their profit. There's just a lot of great resources in this organization to help back up why it is so important to raise teacher salary. Here are just some photos to show. On the left, we have a very peaceful protest, but it's just about raising educator salaries and prioritizing education, where we can all come together to make the quality of the education in our world better. And then on the right is just a ratio of public teacher wages to wages of college graduates, just to show some percentages and to show that really these intervals and percentages are very low, and this is just a good representation of the United States as a whole and globally how this is a problem. To wrap up, it is also obviously known that many people agree raising teacher profit and giving them year-round professional development will make education more quality. This is just one way, and there's many, many other ways, but this is a great way to start. Just recognizing teachers for their hard work and everything they do for students, because quite frankly, education couldn't happen without teachers, and it's important that we keep our teachers motivated and passionate for teaching kids and helping them grow to be the best versions of themselves. I just want to say thank you for taking your time to listen to this. I hope this information has persuaded you to make a difference for the teachers in our world and just to overall improve the quality of our education.